Hi, this is Navneet presenting my video series called Speak Up, where I am speaking to fellow Australians who are stuck around the world. Today, with me, I have Vikas, who is currently stuck in Mohali, and he has a pretty harrowing experience having to go back under very extreme circumstances. I will go straight to Vikas and let him tell us what he's going through. Hi, Vikas.
Hello, Landit. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm happy that I'm back in Australia, but I see that still more than 18,000 Australians are stuck in different part of the world, and they have so many going through so many difficult situations. Tell me, how did you end up in India?
Yeah, Navneet ji, look, I got very compassionate circumstances actually, and I just came not long ago, probably about 5 weeks ago. I ended up here. My mother got diagnosed actually with the metastatic lung cancer, which is on stage 4, and
Hmm.
it was actually a news like you lost someone in your family. It was absolutely like that, and especially in pandemic. Um, and then I have to come back here to look after my mom because she ended up in the hospital because the problem gone into every way in the body. It's not into the lungs. It's just gone to the spine, and you name it, it's in the body.
That's sad. Yeah.
So and they're going through. We actually from Amritsar, but there
Okay.
is no better hospital to do the treatment for this particular problems.
Hmm.
So especially we wanted to go to Bombay or we wanted to go to Delhi for the better hospitals, but we could not go there because of, as you know, COVID is
Yeah.
really on
Yeah.
peak in India. And especially in her situation, respiratory problems and all that, we could not go anyway. So Mohali was the best option, and
Hmm.
we bring her here. And she was actually bedridden at the start, and uh, the doctors recommend to do the back surgery straight away. We had no
Hmm.
choice because the condition of medical condition was very, very bad, bedridden, and she's only 56. And
Now, let me ask you a
so that's the.
question.
Mhm.
Are you, what passport do you have?
I'm citizen. I'm Australian
Australian
citizen. I
citizen.
got Australian
So,
citizen, but
because
I got OCI.
I I have a few people I am in contact with who are on Australia. In fact, I have an Australian passport, and when I was going to India, I was stopped at Thailand saying that you can't proceed because only Indian citizens are allowed to go back to India. I had a
Yeah.
similar
Yes.
situation. So currently,
Yes.
also a lot of Australian passport holders cannot travel to India because India is only allowing people with Indian passport. So how did you get that exemption?
I got the exemption in 2 days from Australian government, and I
Hmm.
really appreciate that for that from Australian government because I told them I put the certificates of medical certificates. I attach all the information of my mother's sickness along with my application online for the exemption, and then I call what they call the uh, Australian Health High Commission. I actually
Hmm.
literally called them and I told them the situation as well, and they put me in the what they call the fast track queue. And after they put me in, next day they gave me the exemption on my with my
But
situation.
traveling to India, don't you need permission from the Indian government?
Yes, you do need, but that was actually that phase been looked after by Gora Travel. Uh,
Okay, okay.
they basically they put everything in, and they fill up a couple of I think 2 forms I need to fill it up, but I filled
Yeah.
those ones up before I fly here, and
Okay, okay,
it was
okay.
okay for them. So I didn't have any problems. I came via Sri Lanka on Sri Lankan Airlines, one of the
Hmm.
charter flights, and I did not have any problem coming back here.
All right. So now you're facing problems coming back to Australia.
Absolutely. Now the problem, my biggest problem now is to come back because the cost of the treatment my mom is going through and is immense. Is actually I don't know how we're gonna do it. Put it this way. And I'm the main bread earner here in my
Hmm.
family over here as well. Plus back home in Australia as well. I got 2 boys, mortgages, work, everything to look after Mrs. And I'm stuck here. I need to get back there so I can continue my work as well. uh,
Definitely.
so I can pay all the expenses and everything, because that's most needed at the moment practically.
So why your wife is in Australia?
My wife is in Australia. Yeah, she's in Sydney.
She's working here.
She's working here.
Have you tried accessing some kind of financial assistance from Centrelink or
I won't be I won't be able to get any because I'm overseas. They won't give
yeah,
me anything. My wife work full time. I work full time. I'm
yeah,
self-employed, but the thing is, while I'm here, I can't make any money. And the thing is, and I need to get back there. And especially with this assistance or anything, you need to be in Australia to get some assistance. And I just can't get any assistance at all
no.
from finances.
Let me interrupt here. You just said you are self-employed.
Yes.
I believe if you're self-employed, you can access JobKeeper because I did
Uh,
that and
yeah.
they approved it.
Oh,
So,
they did.
yeah, they did. I got to know late. In fact, I missed out the first 2 months, but then
Okay.
my accountant told me that I could apply from India. So I did
Yeah.
that, and they started paying me. So you could probably look into that. And I'm sure if
Okay.
somebody else is also listening and they are self-employed, this is an avenue which we can explore. So that
All
might be
right.
of a little help. It's not much
Yes.
money, not
Uh,
too much money, but
absolutely.
yes, whatever comes in.
Absolutely.
And the
Absolutely. In
another
this
thing is,
stage is. Mhm.
if you do get approved for JobKeeper, then when you come here, you won't have to pay the quarantine cost.
Okay. That's another thing.
So
That's good to know.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
So do look into that. Now, have
Yeah.
you
Okay.
tried talking to the Australian High Commission to placing you on a priority list or something like that?
Yes, I did email them yesterday, and I just
Hmm.
gave them all the scenario, all the situation. So I hope so. Fingers crossed that they give me some priority. And I heard lately they are actually the tickets are have been booked by AHC. I'm not sure if it is correct or not correct, but so that's why I just sent them an email yesterday with all my
The
details.
tickets have been booked by AHC. I mean, they are booking the tickets. Is that what you want to say?
That's what I heard. Yes, that's what people are saying here.
Uh, I haven't heard that.
Yep,
I would rather call up AHC. I mean, AHC has a local number in Delhi. If you
yep.
can also call up and speak to them and find out what the situation is,
Okay, I
because
will
when
follow
I
up.
was in
Yeah.
India, I spoke to them and they said we have nothing to do with the airlines. We
Okay.
only pass on the instructions or the regulations, uh, announced by the Australian government. So do make sure
Okay.
because
Because what
otherwise,
happened is, Navneet, I think what happened, a lot of complaints have been lodged, and people are complaining a lot on online, on social media, and everywhere
yes,
of how the people are getting treated with the Air India websites, and
yes,
especially this particular 22nd and 26th, these two flights, uh, been never been opened for any bookings or
yeah,
anything, and
yeah,
so one of the agents, good agents, actually he told me he's really good family friends. They actually told me
mhm.
that now not even agents can't book anything through Air India. So AHC is actually picking and choosing people now to on the priority basis to who's gonna go and who's not gonna go.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is the situation at the moment. Yeah,
I think that if that happens, then at least the problem with getting through to Air India and them bumping off people that will be resolved. So I
that's
think
this resolution of, I think that's the thing. Yeah.
yeah. So the 22nd flight, has it already flown or because
It's
it's
flown, and I
23rd?
heard some people already. Yeah, some people already there. I saw something on the in the that page, the Facebook page. We are all on the Australian stuck in India,
Yeah, yeah.
and that people are. There's a WhatsApp group. Actually, someone put it on as well. The link that people already reached there today, and
Okay, okay.
so that definitely the flight flown yesterday for sure.
So the 26th one, is it already booked out or are you still trying for that?
Everything is booked out. That's what they're doing. That everything is sold out. So
So now you
no
will
one
have to
knows.
wait for
Actually, it's a
the
mystery.
yeah. So you'll have to wait for the next announcement.
Next announcement, who knows when in September? There's no one
Yeah.
knows nothing. Yeah.
Well, I just read a piece of news today that uh, I don't know whether it's because of us making so much noise, but the federal government is looking at increasing the cap. So if
Yep.
that happens, maybe we can get more people in. But I would
Oh,
definitely,
hopefully.
yeah, I would definitely keep in close contact with the AHC. Just pester them. I think if you give them a good enough reason, they can put you on the priority list.
I hope so. That's what they're saying. That the priority list is basis on your compassionate grounds, plus
Yes.
on your passport. Basically, on your passport. If someone is a citizen, they
Yeah.
are getting the first priority, even over PR or any other visa
Yeah, of
class
course.
who can fly or not. So
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the people stuck on the PR or any other situation, everyone at the moment, but it is just a bad timing. I would say everything will get resolved very soon. Fingers crossed. We just gone through the hardest time of the life. It just,
I know.
but you have to lift up your head, and your emotions and everything. Don't worry. I would say everyone just hold your horses. Everything will be okay. It's just the time. It is just the
Uh,
time.
because I'm going to share this video on my profile and I will also send you a copy. I would like you to share it with as many people possible, especially if you have people in Australia who are close to some politicians or some, government officials. The idea is to put this across to people who can make a difference. And because the last video we did, I believe somebody got a call from Bill Shorten saying that he's going to raise this question in the parliament. So if we can make enough noise, I'm sure we can get things done. So please share it as much as possible. And I can only wish you all the best. And if
Sorry,
I
I just
get
wanted
any more
to.
information, I will share it with you.
Yeah, I just.
I think I've lost you on the sound.
Yeah, same here. I just lost the sound.
Yes, I've got you back. I've
Okay.
got you back. Yeah. So please share it as much as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Navneet ji, and thank you for your effort. And
No.
I'm happy for you that you are fine with your COVID and everything,
Yeah, I am. I
and
am now.
with your positive response to community and everything.
No,
I really admire you. Good on you,
I can
and God bless.
probably truly say that I'm a COVID warrior now, as they say it. But yeah, God willing,
All right.
everything will be fine. And soon, I think we will all be
Thank you
back
so much.
home. You're welcome, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience with
Thank you,
us.
Navneet ji. Thank
Bye bye.
you.